Hiking Lower Lytle Creek Ridge in the San Gabriel Mountains. Parking at the start of Forest Road 2N79 is 4 miles from Interstate 15 via Lytle Creek Road. From there, the hike climbs 3 high points on the ridge. The difficulty rating for the hike is moderate. The hike begins. The hike follows Forest Road 2N79 all the way up the ridge, staying left at the junction with Forest Road 2N79A. Here I am making the choice to go left. The road gradually elevates from there, staying left at a second junction. The road bends west and stays below the ridge. With views over Lytle Creek, the road temporarily descends. After rounding the bend, the climb resumes. Approaching Lower Lytle Creek Ridge. Arriving at a third junction. Reaching Forest Road 3N31. I decided to go right in search of the nearby high point. Approaching the high point. Meanwhile, the road crosses right over the top. Reaching the high point. In an attempt to make the visit official, I went for the highest ground I could find. On the summit of Lytle Creek Ridge. Although views were limited, this was the Lower Lytle Creek Ridge 360. Elevation, 3,800 feet. The summit shot. Getting back on the road to go toward the next high point on the ridge. Overlooking Interstate 15 and Route 66. Descending toward the junction. This time I continued west on the ridge. Some additional climbing ensued. The road wraps around a lower peak. Once around the bend, the road starts descending. That's when Peak 3732 comes in view. Approaching the peak. Picking up the summit used trail. The climb is short but steep. The summit is long and flat. Reaching the true high point at the far end. On the summit of Peak 3732. The Summit 360. The Summit Shot. Although I could hike further up the ridge, this seemed like a good turnaround point. Descending the peak and heading back. Back on the road, but with an eye on the lower peak I passed along the way up. After making a brief diversion onto Peak 3700, I returned to the junction. Back at the junction for the third time. There is even useful signage denoting the forest roads. From there, it is downhill nearly all the way back. Once at the first junction, a right turn leads back to the start. Mission accomplished. The hike in review. This is essentially a forest road hike that heads up the ridge. More than likely, the hike will be shared with off-road enthusiasts racing by. I visited 3 high points on the ridge before being satisfied with the outing. However, there are no rules for completing this hike. Go as far as you want to your heart's content. But most importantly, enjoy the solitude of this little-known hiking destination.